Hello folks, and I'm a very annoyed man right now. I'll, I'll tell you what actually happened after we stopped. That is, yes. I said, as you can see in the last video, the recording got messed up, and it's one of the first times I'm actually, wait a minute, yeah, directly exposed to some of the problems Let's Players tend to run into, I guess. What happened, I'm not actually sure what instigated it, because I think I was trying to click away some sort of window, maybe something happened with my mouse or something, I don't know. And I just died, so I was trying to restart the level, but it just wouldn't respond to my keyboard presses, so I was frantically pushing F1 at that time, because that's the menu key obviously, and what happened is that I got like a million of those Windows Help pop-up windows, you know. So I had to actually click them away, but the problem was, in all that frantic mashing of the F1 key, I probably hit the F2 key, I believe, which is my start recording, so you can guess what happened there. And it's a shame too, because I mean, I actually beat level shortly after, and you could really, I was a happy man, I'll be honest folks. I mean, you could really hear some joy out of my voice and stuff, which is something you will rarely get to hear, but alas, like Ellie Cat said, I mean, that's life, you know, things happen. Anyway, I do know how to do this now, obviously. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if I messed it up anyway, but it was a few hours ago since it happened. I had some dinner and all that, but shouldn't have too much trouble now, fortunately and unfortunately in this case. So yeah, anyway, I also got like actually got to watch me videos then, and I noticed that God, all my sound settings are messed up, and I mean, it's really quiet for some reason. I'm not sure what causes it, and I really should sort that out at some point, but I don't like sorting things out, folks. I just want to mess around and have it work. So at the moment you can just you know, turn up the volume, I guess, and maybe in the future, probably, but I'm just not, I don't have any plans at the moment to actually look into it, because honestly I'm not sure where to even start. Maybe I might have to actually edit the videos, raise the volume or something, which I'm really not looking forward to, but if it has to be done, alas. It also showed me that I need to speak up a bit, especially in this game. Forgot me, yeah, checking if we got me mic on actually, but because I mean I could tone the volume down a bit more, but what I actually didn't tell you is, like, well, I did tell you that I tried to record this like quite a while ago, and I actually scrapped that recording, not because it didn't go anywhere, but because the sound was all messed up. You could barely hear me, to be honest. I mean, it was doable, but I don't think you should have to listen very hard in a Let's Play just to hear the LP's voice. You know, that's what really annoys me sometimes. I mean, to be honest, I mean, that's what you watch the videos for. So if it just I'd rather just have the game sound turned off all the way than, you know, have it interfere with the LP's voice in this case. And well, I don't know. I mean, what was he on about? Yeah, so I mean, that's just something, let's not go here, that I do dread if stuff like that happens. So I just scratched the first recording, was like, no, I knew I would mess it up, folks, honestly, man. Let's actually look at this. So we have to go up first, flip the switch, then take the teleport back, then go down, now go up again, then take the leap of faith, then get the treasure, go back here, and then we can actually finish it. Okay. Should really have thought about that before, but ah well. So let's actually get my cursor out of the way, I just noticed. But yeah, that's the thing, you know, sound settings. It's always frustrating, obviously, because you do test it beforehand. It's the only way to know how it's going to turn out, obviously. But I just noticed that after a while of speaking out loud, it's kind of uncomfortable for me. So I just start speaking, you know, a bit more in my mouth, so to speak. And well, it was audible, so I'm not too fast, but should really pay some more attention. Did I actually get those gems on the left here? I'm gonna check it out because I'm not too sure. No, I didn't. There you go. Well, there's nothing I can do about this, folks. I'm trying to pay full attention, but I've just started. It takes me a while to just get into the swing of things, I guess. I thought it didn't come through in the last video, I believe, because it got cut off beforehand, but what I'm saying is that if I go quiet for a few seconds, that's because I'm having a token music. I can't believe I actually messed that up. Now, is that worth starting over for? Might as well. You know, I had it, folks. Just a sec. Yeah, the battery isn't functioning. That's not important for this, I suppose. That's actually key to the game here. What's actually funny is that I was watching it back. I believe it ended right at where I was getting the treasure and then failed, I believe. But well, you'll notice when we get there, but actually the one brick that I didn't dissolve, so to say, was actually the one where the solution was. Pretty unlucky, I guess. It matters not. We can do this. Just have to set my mind to it, you know. Very simple. Get this first. Then here. There we go. We're getting there. So, yeah. You know, I was watching it back. Oh. I don't. Oh man. I can't make up any more excuses, folks. I just suck at this game, I guess. Yeah, I'm watching this back. I mean, it went alright, I guess. Better than the first time, obviously, but I figured it out quite quickly in the end. But it was to be recording-wise. Thinking a bit more about this game. I guess it's time for me to sort of go into my history with this game, so to speak. Well, I was a kid, obviously. I mean, I did play a lot of DOS games back in the day. I don't know where they came from, to be honest. I mean, we had like floppy disks that my dad brought from work or something. I mean, he was like an IT man back in the day. He still is, obviously, but that's neither here nor there. And there were a lot of old classic DOS games, and this was one of them. And obviously the follow-up, which I'm going to do. I'm not sure I'm going to do it after this game, but it will be done because I like it even more on PC. It's more like normal platform. Also, if you look online, they always say Clyde's Adventure, and is alright, but Hocus Pocus, that's what you need to play, you know, and they're right. But again, sentimental value. I mean, I played them both at the same time, so they're both equally, well, sentimental for me. What's the right word for that? Quite come up with it. Nostalgic. That was it. That's the word. Yeah, quite nostalgic experience. I don't know. I just like the way this game. Well, Hocus Pocus is a very beautiful game, as you'll see. This one really wasn't, but it has atmosphere, if you ask me. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed as well, is that what was I on about? Oh yeah, I said this was like Wizard's Castle, and wizards would actually be able to get through this, I thought, but when you think about it, Clyde's a bloody wizard, isn't he? I mean, he's got one and everything, so even for them this should be very, very hazardous, but then again, I don't know, maybe he's a really crappy wizard. I don't even think he's a real wizard, to be honest. He just stumbled upon a wand somewhere. Like I said, he's a raver, so he probably just found it at one of his raves at some point. And he's obviously in some sort of trip, or I don't know, he's just been binging on some sort of substance, and this is what you get. I actually have to go up, I think. Do I? No. No, I don't. That's what happens when you... Oh, I do. Wait, don't pay attention, folks. I'm sorry. We'll get through this, though. It's really easy from here on out. Well, actually... you can actually, obviously, like you can see, you can screw up where you actually get treasure, because you can get gold and all that, so I am actually gonna concentrate here, or try to. It's actually just, I think the best way is to just get on with it, really, just get out. Although I am gonna take it carefully here, wait for the blocks to reappear so I don't get caught in them. But yeah, I was watching the other video and you could just see, like, I did absolutely every block except that one, so ah well. Like you can see, this is where you actually jump over to the exit. That upstairs is where we go next, so this actually puts you out here. Did pick that gem up there, I believe I did. And then it's just a matter of doing a few jumps and getting to the end. And profit, basically. This is a good thing. I mean, I was so happy, folks, to get it done. I mean, I never got a single castle done as a kid, and last time didn't exactly go well either, so it's a shame we had to miss that moment together, folks. But it's just how things work out sometimes. I'm sorry. We'll have it compliment us again, though. Have a look up there for no reason. Time to say goodbye. We get happy lightning this time. And again, thank you, game. Not as much of an achievement this time, but it got done in the end, so... next time we'll do the next castle, obviously. So see you then.